Alrighty. We are in Haven. Finally, right?
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
I heard some speak of using the Templars instead.
Oh.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under 10 Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
I understand Loghain joined the Grey Wardens after the Blight ended.
Yes. A mercy, people called it. Serving the Order they say he betrayed. He could have led Ferelden to greatness. Instead, he lives in exile, fighting Darkspawn until the day he dies.
Did I get the quest from her? No, I did not.
Can I help you with something?
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harrick can get our troops better weapons.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. Thanks for checking anyway.
I kind of like the lore that is behind Logan, especially since if you've read the book, The Stolen Throne, and then you play the game again after you've read it, you really understand where he's coming from with his mistrust of the Orlesians, and it makes perfect sense to why he wants to not trust the Grey Wardens because they're from Orlas. It's all very interesting. Most of it has to do with his father being killed by them and being dragged into stuff. I will be talking to companions in this episode, as well as trying to finish up all of Haven that I can.
Too many wounded.
Haven in and of itself is also very interesting.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one God, one life.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now?
But one God, and Helen is a Maker.
Haven was, when you first find it in Origins, actually following closer to the Imperium's chantry, which is called the Black Chantry here in the south, because of the fact that they had a father instead of a mother as their as the leader of the chantry. And the Imperium goes with having the male in charge of the chant instead of females.
Thank you.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
I love what the special recipe turns out to be. As I said, I'm only going to try and read songs and pieces of the chant after that stint. I'm also, if you guys have watched the update that appeared yesterday, going to try and be more natural about this, other than having... I have slight notes to the side, but not anything major about the lore. Let's talk to Solus.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
It's actually interesting how much Solus can tell you about the Fade and everything. He has his reasons for why he's able to, but it's still very fascinating.
Closing the breach is our primary goal, but I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
What's your problem with Dalish? Allergic to Hulla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000 times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the Fade. I have seen things they have not.
Fine, you think we're terrible. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the Chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Sorry, that point that he just brought up actually brings an interesting fact to mind. There is actually a meeting of the Elven clans every 10 years. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But basically all of the Dalish clans do meet every 10 years, the entire clan, from my understanding of it. The keepers and the Harharans of the clan end up talking with each other more, exchanging knowledge and news. So, what I'm trying to figure out is, wouldn't a Dalish about the age of the Inquisitor have gone to one of these by now? I mean, it's not like you would miss them. So shouldn't he know what some of the other clans are like?
And how much did you need?
10 sacks would do it.
Is there any way you could get by with 6?
It's just a thought there. I know I didn't finish talking with Solus.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Well, thank you for that note, Varric. It's kind of a scary thought, too. Sorry, I just realized I have not moved some things into the Granted, I could probably do this after I buy the necklaces for resetting their Oh, right. It's like, where did all this stuff come from? I know where it came from. I bought a DLC and I forgot that I had it. Yeah, brilliant I'm not. Except I really don't like that armor. Yeah, probably can't get anything better this early on in game.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
And how much is Mother Giselle?
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
I am gonna use the golden nug.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagon once tried to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Goodbye.
Right.
I think I can... I got the quest for that. Did I? Yes, I did. No, I didn't.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
There we go. At least I think there we go. Yep, there we go. Always forget it. You need to actually ask him. I am buying 2 of those. I need to reset Cassandra and reset Solus. There we go. Doubt I have all the armor and stuff for this, so... Yeah, like I said, doubt it. I'll go collect some stuff for that later. Sorry, trying to be quick about it and not succeeding.
That'll do.
I was not meaning to talk to you.
Goodbye.
Right.
Eh. Too many people in the way.
Fine.
Yellow is not his color. I will say that now. And I knew I would not have enough for a new weapon, but hey, it was worth a try. I have enough for a hill. I don't think either one of my daggers takes hills. I'll look at that later. And this will be going for quite a while. While I never collected everything that's in game, I did have a lot collected.
See reason, Lisette. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves?
Thank you for the leather, Mr. Nug. And forgive me for killing you. I needed to level up. I'll use that as the excuse. I didn't stop to chat with Cass and Cullen because I want this episode to be a little bit more than just talking to people, and we're already running close to the end of it.
There must be something here.
So I'd like to at least try and finish up the quests. Ah, it was Elfruit. Figured as much. That is one crooked-looking Elfruit. I didn't know Elfruit could grow sideways. I do have enough iron for that, but I'm going to collect a little bit more for a new helm. Which I might actually make the helm and more gear off screen, so that you guys don't have to sit there and watch me slowly making gear. And yes, I'm going to make him gear and then give the others just the gear that I got for default from having the DLCs. Makes sense, does it not? Yoda speak I can do. Sorry, wrong game. But still, I realized I was talking like Yoda there. Thank you, Mr. Ram. No, I'm not going to go around killing every single ram I come across, and I'm definitely not attacking a Defilos solo. Because those guys hurt a lot. And I passed it. Go figure. There we are. It's a shame, even though after you get your horse, you still can't use the horse in this area. Oh, we're starting to catch up. Slowly. We'll be caught up eventually, over on the side here with all that stuff. quest that I forgot. Wait, there's a quest over there? Why do I not remember that quest? I think it's inside.
No word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then
You're worried about the rift.
Yes, it is.
I understand that.
I was gonna say, I grabbed that already. What was that? Yeah.
Walk safely,
Okay.
Herald of Andraste. Sister?
No.
Remember, I once ministered in a circle chantry. Yes, I assumed you were used to having Templars around, keeping us safe from the mages.
Ah, the Mage Templar War. I only need a little bit more elf fruit before I can upgrade that. Yeah, the main thing that I'm going to be upgrading, guys, potion-wise, is my healing potions. Simply because I like having...
Let me know if you need anything. You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
I have never actually used delirium potion, even when I played a mage. It's kind of funny. So we are almost done with Haven, but there are a couple things I want to do.
these truths the Maker
Have you
has
heard about the
revealed
refugees
to
out in
me,
the hinterlands?
as
New
there
Red-
is but one world, one life.
Such as talk to Cassandra and stuff, which will happen probably the next episode for you guys. And gather a little bit more elf fruit, if I can find any, for upgrading a healing potion.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
Didn't all grow up with fancy noble horses, Arnsberg. You ride whatever owns you. Why are you here with the scouts instead of bobbing around with the nobles then?
My uncle died in the combat. I moved on.
I love the upgrade that they did to Haven. I mean, I liked Haven in the original game too, especially the little boy that randomly vanished from last game to this game. But you know, the little boy with the little finger bone who would say, "Come, come, Bonnie Lynn." I loved that little boy. He needs to come back. Granted, he's probably not little anymore. It's been 10 years, I believe, in game time. It's actually also amazing how much you can just gather within Haven itself. The map. I doubt I have enough elf fruit now, but it's good enough. You guys will probably see me randomly port in the next episode to get from... because I'm gonna upgrade companions and work on some gear stuff between episodes, just so that you guys don't have to see it. Because it does take too much time, and it's not lore oriented. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and leave a comment below. This is Flamewing80, signing out.